Welcome back, nail crew. Welcome back. So in this video, I'm doing some beautiful Valentine polygel nails. You guys, this look was so easy. I feel like anyone could do it. But before we get into that, let's give a hey, girl, hey to my nail sister, Sierra. So Miss Robles at Robles Beauty 541. Her link will be in the description box, and we did a cute little nail sister swap. So I'm going to flash back to where I did the unboxing of all the goodies she sent me.
Anyway, y'all so distracting. I don't do this when you having your videos.
You don't. You're so good when I'm.
Maybe you should get your own channel and you can do all these shenanigans there. Get some stickers. Oh, that's dope. I like the flames.
I do too.
I don't want to pull them out. They're gonna be hard.
Oh, that's hard.
It's hard.
I want the vertical. I want it like that. You don't have to take them all
Okay,
out.
I would say it's hard to show all of them, but I like them. You can do some nice, try with some dream catchers in there.
Thanks, Sierra.
Yeah.
Sierra. This beat
is
automatic, self-sonic, not a fucking
And they probably think
this
be real life though, y'all. This is not a
not an act.
Nah, this is not a show. That's why I keep coming back. I think that's the only reason people watch you, because you just get to be yourself.
Yeah.
You got some
thanks, guys.
Sparkles in there. Seaweed. Seaweed trap.
Sierra, did you make these yourself? Are these your own like collection or anything like that? Yeah. Or is it from like a particular brand?
So you say your thing and then you wait for them to answer. Hold on. All right. So let me show you how to have a YouTube. So seaweed trap. And then
all right, guys, if you want to catch the original video, the link will be in the description box. So as you saw, she sent me some cuticle oil, and I'm using my cuticle oil as primer today. And you guys are like, well, what in the what? But I do not want these nails to be permanent, so I am applying cuticle oil as my primer so that they could pop right off. I'm also going to go on top of that with this peelable base coat. If you cannot find that one, then you can get this one here from Amazon. Okay, so I put the cuticle oil, and it looks like I got a little bit too much because it's dripping down, so I just blot it on the towel. You need it to cover the entire nail, but not so drippy and messy the way that I had it. Okay, so if that happens, just wipe some off and then you are good to go. So I'm applying the peelable base coat. The last time I used this peelable base coat, it did not peel. It took forever to peel. So for added insurance, I added the cuticle oil. This way I know for sure it will peel off, okay? So then I cure that in the lamp. As you guys saw, I cured it for 60 seconds. And now we're going to pretend like this is a fresh set of nails. We're going to ignore the peelable base coat and we're going to act as normal, okay? So we are going to apply our favorite base coat. The base coat that I'm using today is from Not Polish. And I do have a coupon code. It will be in the description box. I don't know why I felt a little sing-songy today, but yeah, I did. Okay, so moving on. I cure that in the lamp for 60 seconds, and now it's time for the polygel. And just because you guys keep asking me about dual forms, I am going to use dual forms today. So these are from Modelones, and I actually have two different types from Modelones. So I have that one in the orange and then this one in the black, and they are both different, okay? They both say Modelones on there, but they are not the same. So here, let me demonstrate. So the one in the black, they're kind of small, okay? This is the largest size, that's size 0. But look at the other size 0. So for everyone that says you have really, really large thumbs, I think that this should be big enough. I really do. Look how big that is. That's like almost like a toenail size, you know? So they're both the largest sizes, but if you have big fingers, I would say go with the orange one. If you have smaller fingers, go with the black one. So of course, link and coupon code to Model1s will be in the description box. I also like to use lint-free wipes. These you can find on Amazon. They're just lint-free wipes. That's it. Okay. You also need a polygel brush. So this one is from McCart, but they are all the same. So now that we have everything we need for our nails, we are just going to apply the polygel right into the dual form just like that. All right. Now I do not use alcohol or slip. I use base coat for my slip solution and it works just perfectly. It works so good, you guys. All you do is apply a little bit of base coat and smooth the polygel into place. That's it. It's the best in my opinion, okay? And any base coat will work. All right, so another question that I get a lot is how much polygel do you put in the dual form? Well, guys, that depends on how long you want, right? But as far as thickness, I find that if you fill the well of the dual form, that's a really good thickness in my opinion. So just fill it up and you should be fine. Now, this is where you guys always struggle. You say you put it on the nail and it pops up. So what I like to do is place it on the nail and I'm not squeezing it down because if you squeeze it, you're going to get a big oozy mess around the sides. All I'm doing is like tapping it into place at the cuticle area. Just barely tapping it into place. So that way the polygel will form to my nail, but it's not going to spill and be a big mess. Then I'm going to turn my finger over and I'm going to very, very lightly brush the polygel from under the nail because we don't want that thick under nail, right? We want a smooth top nail. We want a smooth under nail. So flip the hand over and brush it out if needed. You want to look at the nail from all angles and make sure that it's perfect because once you pop it in the lamp and cure it, that is it. It is stuck in place. It is on. So, you know, really take your time. Look at it top, side, underneath it. Make sure everything is to your liking. And once it is, you can pop her in the oven. Pop her in the oven. Pop her in the oven. I let her bake, bake, bake. Hey, bake, bake, bake. Bake, bake, bake. All right, y'all. I still laugh every time I sing that song. I'm just showing you guys the base coat that I use, again, from Not Polished, and then the two options that I have for peelable base coat, and of course, the polygel sent to me from Sierra. Thank you again. I do like this polygel. It's nice and firm. You guys know I like a good, thick, firm polygel. And then these are the disposable wipes. So now I took my nails out of the lamp, right? I just cured the top, but now I'm going to flip my hands over and cure the underside. A lot of you guys are telling me that your polygel doesn't cure fully, like it still feels gummy in the middle or it's easily broken. So what you could do is either cure it for 2 full minutes, or what I like to do is cure it for a minute on the top, flip my hands over, a minute on the bottom, right? And then when you pull your nails out of the lamp, they're going to be warm. The dual forms will not pop right off if the nails are warm. You have to sit there and let them settle in, let them cool down, give it a minute or two, and then the dual forms will just pop right off, okay? And it is so shiny. All we have to do is a little bit of filing on the top, little shaping, and we are out the door. But no, not me, because I'm extra, so we're going to be doing a whole lot more. But if you did not want to do anything else, if you were not trying to be extra, you know, you just didn't have time, all you had to do was a quick shape up and you were good to go. Now, they are sticky, so you do have to spray them with some alcohol to remove that sticky, tacky inhibition layer. So I have this cute little alcohol container. You can find this container on my website, and you just fill it up with your favorite alcohol and you are good to go, basically. So that's all you need, is just a little bit of alcohol, and it removes that tacky layer. And the same thing applies to the dual forms. I like to just spray those down with alcohol as well. Let them sit, and then by the time I'm done with my nails, I go back to them and wipe them out, dry them up, and they are good to use. Again, the dual forms are reusable. So now I am just going to shape my nails, and they already have a really good shape. That is like the plus of all pluses to doing your nails with dual forms. It keeps the shape for you. All you have to do is touch it up with a hand file and you are good to go. So look at that. Look at like all I did was follow around the perimeter, and yeah, you guys, yes, I love it. I freaking love it. All right, so now I'm going in with my ball bit. Here's another question that I get a lot. How do you make the cuticle area flushed when doing dual forms? Well, you need a ball bit, honey. You need a ball bit. And I understand why this is an issue, because a lot of you guys are doing quarantine nails. You know, you're just getting into it because of COVID, and you're scared of using a drill bit. You're scared of getting up close to the cuticle. I get it. I definitely do. But if you get a ball bit, it is so mild. You could run right over that cuticle area and it's not going to hurt, especially if you have it on a low setting. So I really do encourage you guys to get a ball bit, and then that way you can get really close to the cuticle area. It will be nice, flat, and flushed, and that will eliminate that problem. So once your cuticle areas are nice and flat, you want to remove the surface shine. So I was going to go in with my arbor band, but it was a little bit too coarse. Polygel is softer than acrylics, so I didn't want to go in with such a coarse drill bit. Instead, I'm using my very fine drill bit, all right? So I have it on a low speed, and all I'm doing is removing the shine. If you didn't want to use an e-file for this part, you could use a hand file. The only reason I'm using an e-file is because it's going to make me go quicker. That's it. I just want to be fast. That's all. Okay. But definitely use your hand file. You could even use a buffer. The main idea is that you remove all the shine from the nail, you guys, because if you don't, whatever you apply on top of that, so whether it be gel polish or gem jewel gel or whatever, it's going to peel right off and you will be frustrated. So remove the shine with whatever instrument you have. Okay. So then the next issue that you guys say is that your polygel nails break. They are just not strong, they're weak, whatever the case is. So if that is you, grab some acrylic powder and let's move on to step 2, all right? So I'm going to use the same base coat that I've been using, and I'm going to use some clear acrylic. This is my favorite acrylic, my favorite acrylic, my favorite acrylic. You can find it on my website. So, okay. Brush on the base coat, and then we are going to sprinkle on the acrylic. So if your polygel nails are breaking, they're cracking, you're not getting a good apex, whatever the case is, if you apply base coat and acrylic powder, oh, that is going to reinforce. That is going to reinforce your polygel. That is going to give them an extra layer of strong protection, and they should not break or crack. As many layers as you want is what you're going to add. I know someone's going to ask me that. I know someone's going to ask me, how many layers do we do? You do as many as you want. You know, it just depends on how thick you want your nails to be. So if you started out with a very thin layer of polygel, well, then you could go in with maybe 2 or 3 layers of the gel polish and the acrylic. But if you had a thicker layer of polygel, well, then maybe all you need is 1 layer of the gel and acrylic. You get what I mean? So it's really relative to what you already started with and how thick you want your nails to be. So today, because I felt like I had a really good thickness to my polygel and the polygel seemed really strong, it felt more acrylic based than gel based. So with that, I think all I need is just 1 layer. But again, do as many layers as your little heart desires. So all you do, again, you guys, this is just a dip method. And I do my dips like this all the time. So nothing here is new or surprising. But we're just going to brush on your favorite base coat and sprinkle on the acrylic powder. Once you are done, knock off the excess and cure for a full 60 seconds. All right, so while that's baking in the oven, I will continue to answer some questions. So you guys want to know, does it matter what base coat you use? No, it doesn't matter. Whatever is your favorite base coat, continue to do that or use that one. I do have a base coat video where I went through about 20 different ones and I talked about my favorites. But again, if you guys have a favorite, just continue to use that one. You guys also want to know what's my favorite polygel? Well, actually, I talk about my favorite polygel all the time, so this is really no surprise to most of you guys, but Yeah, Yogi, duh. I don't know. The colors, the consistency, their clear polygel, the consistency of their clear polygel, you guys. Oh my, it just does something for me. It just really does something for me, and I love it. Okay. Model Ones. Model Ones also has a really nice consistency polygel. There are others like Madam Glam. That's really good too, but you know, it's more pricey. So I don't really mention that one a lot, because even after applying my coupon code, it's still just a little bit pricey for most. However, you guys, your Yogi and Model Ones, they have a really good product and they have a really good price. And on top of it, I'm going to save you guys some coins with my coupon code. So link and all of that will be in the description box. So as you guys saw, I went ahead and filed the nail, just gave it a little bit of a quick buff. And now it's time to spice it up. Spice it up. It's time to spice it up. So you guys saw from the video in the beginning that she sent me some glitter and some stickers. So I don't know what I want to do yet, but who are we fooling? It's going to be the glitter. It's going to be the glitter. We all know. But I will show you the stickers. I will show you the stickers. I did go back and forth because I was like, you know what? They all expect me to use the glitter. Let me just surprise them with the stickers. But I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. The glitter was calling my name. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. If you guys wanted to see the stickers, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. All right, so we are going to use that same base coat from before, and I want to give it like almost like a glitter ombre type situation. So I didn't fill the whole nail up with the base coat. If you guys notice, I kind of went like a little bit more than halfway of the nail, and I just used my little spoon and scooped on some glitter. It's not giving me ombre at all. It's not. So I have a little fan brush, and I'm going to try to fan it down or kind of feather it down so it looks a little bit more ombre-ish. Like, what the heck? This is not what I wanted to happen. This is not what I wanted. The fan brush is helping me out. It's helping me out. Okay, thank you. Thank you, fan brush. That looks a lot better because it just before it looked like a big chunk. Anyway, whatever. Moving on. So now we are going to let's do a full nail of glitter. So I had a little ombre situation, and now I want a full nail of glitter because this glitter is so beautiful. This glitter is so nice. So all you do is sprinkle the glitter right on top of the base coat. So the first nail you saw, I didn't cover the full nail. It was just half the nail because I went for the ombre, but this one I filled the entire nail up and I love it. So I'm going to do the thumb now. Now I'm going to do the thumb. So I'm going to do a full glitter nail on the thumb as well. So same thing as before. Brush the base coat on, pour the glitter on top of that, and we are good to go. Pop it in the oven for a full cure and set that in place, you guys. Yes, baby, yes. All right, so now I want some hearts. It's Valentine's Day coming up, right? Yes, I want a little bit of hearts. So I'm using a waxed pencil. This is a white wax pencil. Listen, get any pencil. If you want to draw on the nail, get any pencil, okay? I just happen to have this one in my nail room. Do not have to get fancy here, people, okay? Any pencil will work. And I'm drawing a heart. I think it looks pretty, all right? I think it looks good. So let's continue. If I did not like my heart, all I would do is buff it off, okay? A buffer works better than an eraser because an eraser leaves smudges and a buffer just wipes everything away clean. So now that I got the outline of my heart, I have a small brush. I put a little bit of gel polish in the perimeter of my little heart that I drew, and then I sprinkled on the glitter. Now, does it look like a beautiful glitter heart? No, it looks like a pile of glitter. So what I'm going to do, I have a dotting tool and I'm going to carve out the heart because you guys, what the heck? What the heck was that? Right? Oh my gosh. But as you can tell, once you carve it out with a dotting tool or a toothpick will work as well. Look, I am getting my heart shape back. Look at that. Thought you had me, glitter. thought you had me. No, you do not. And so now I'm so happy with the first heart. I want to draw another heart. So here we go again, drawing it out with my wax pencil. Then I'm going to apply the gel right in the middle. And hopefully, hopefully this one doesn't give me a hard time like the other one did. But you just want to thin. Maybe I added too much gel. Maybe that's what it was. I added too much and it spilled out of the heart boundary that I created. So maybe that was my fault. I did add less in the smaller heart. So let's just see what happens. And yeah, I think it looks a lot better. Still had to do just a smidget of touch up, but nothing major. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That is too cute. Let's pop her in the oven. Pop her in the oven. Pop her in the oven and let her bake. Okay, so now let's grab our white polish. The polish that I'm using is from Princess Nails by Diana. This is her white polish. The art brush that I'm using is from Beauty Big Bang. And you guys, that name, it just gets me every time. Beauty Big Bang. Come on, you guys. We all know what we think of when we hear that, right? I won't say for the little children, but you grown-ups know. So now we are going to use our Beauty Big Bang brush and we are going to just outline the heart. This part is optional, but you'll see why I want to add white to the hearts in a moment. Like you'll see why, because I need white to tie things together and you'll see, just keep watching, you'll see. And the little palette, the finger palette, this was sent to me by a nail sister, you guys. I'm going to leave the link to that unboxing in the description box. Oh my gosh, it was the most sweetest nail mail I've ever gotten in my whole life. The most sweetest that I think anyone in the history of nail mail has ever gotten in their entire life. So I'll leave the link to that in the description box if you want to catch it. But yeah, finger palette is just, oh, I feel so bougie right now. What are you putting your paint on? Tile? What are you putting your paint on? A paper plate? What are you putting your paint on? A plastic bag? That was my bougie laugh, you guys. Sorry, I had a moment. I do feel quite bougie with this, though. Thank you so much. And she sent me two. Okay, that's not the point of the video. Moving on. So I am just going to now add dots. So I saw the white around the heart, and I thought, you know what? This is so cute. Let's just, put some dots. And I think the dots look really cute. I think they really, really look cute. Then when you see where I add white on the other nails, you'll see like it'll tie everything together. Well, at least it does in my head. So yeah. And if you mess up like I just did, like I felt like the dots were too close at the bottom because I did not cure this and because this is gel polish and not regular air dry polish, I could just wipe it away and just, put the dots anywhere that I like and continue to move them until I'm happy. So I feel like it looks really, really good. I knew I was going to love this set of nails. But the reason why I did the peelable base coat, in case some of you guys were wondering, is because I have so many new products that just came in the mail and I have so many videos that I want to do for you guys. And I just, I don't have that many hands. I don't have that many hands. So I had to do peelable base coat so that I could, do more videos for you guys. So it is what it is. But this set is so pretty and it's so festive going into Valentine's Day. So, oh my goodness, I'm going to be so sad when I pop these off. I really am. All right, so I got the heart and the white on the ring finger. So to tie that in, I want to bring some white to another finger. So on the ring finger, I'm just going to go around the perimeter. Well, not the full perimeter, just the perimeter of the free edge. Can we call it that? The free edge perimeter? Yes, that's what we'll call it. All right. So I have my brush and I really saturated it in the polish. You saw me twirling it around in the polish and I just drew some lines. That was so quick and easy. And I think it's so, so stinking cute. So now on the middle finger, I want to add a little bit of white there as well, just to again tie that into the other nails. And I'm just going to do a white line right across the top, nothing crazy. And you guys, these are so adorable. I'm not even adding bling. I'm not even adding bling, you guys. We don't need bling. It is so glittery and festive, and I stinking love it. So I went ahead and I cured that for a full 60 seconds, and now I'm applying the top coat. The top coat that I'm using today is from Not Polished. I used the base coat, so I figured, hey, might as well use the top coat. So I'm going to apply a nice thick layer, okay? Because the nails have glitter on them, and I don't want that rough feeling of glitter. I'm not into the sugar effect, not today, okay? I don't want that. If that's what you want, do not apply the top coat to your glitter. If you want the sugar effect, leave it alone. For everybody else, you might want to apply a thick layer of top coat, or maybe even 2 coats, okay? So pop her in the oven, cure that for a full 60 seconds, and this is what the nails look like. I love them. You guys, I'm so sad. I'm going to peel these off as soon as I turn the camera off, like just peel them off, but they are so cute. They are so cute. The cuticle line is nice and flush. So I hope that I helped somebody out there that was having that issue. I also hope that I was able to clarify how to put the dual form on, like you watched me do it and I left it in real time. So hopefully that was helpful. But anyway, this is what the nails look like, you guys. I love them. Y'all can't tell me nothing. Look at my heart. Look at my heart. Y'all can't tell me nothing. And this was my first time doing it like that, okay? Y'all can't tell me nothing. All right, y'all, that's a wrap. I hope you guys loved this set as much as I do. And if you try to recreate it, send it to me on Instagram so that I can share it. All right, and I'll see you next time. Bye.